Marianah Lourens met Kuns en Vermaak. Yes, art and entertainment with Marianah Lourens. And I'm so excited once again. I'm with my old young friend.
I love that.
Kerry Hiles.
She's long-standing.
Kerry Hiles and my other old young friend. Oh, they are so much younger than me, but we've known each other so long, Tara, and we've been in shows together, and we've had fun.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's why I was so excited.
So we should have got you into the Angry Birds, eh? As the mother hen.
Absolutely. Click, click. All are my grandchildren, and this is, of course, Tara Jane Stern, as I said, and then with them is my new young friend.
I thought she didn't have older.
And her name is Therese.
Yes,
and Therese, it is so nice because it's Smith, easy to remember, not like Hiles and Stern. It sounds all, like you should be lady this or lady that, but Smith is just down to earth, and here we are, all of us. So, Therese, it's so nice to have you.
Thank you very much.
And to get to know you, because you've just done your show, The Angry Birds. Oh, my word. Or Angry Birds. It was just Angry Birds.
Angry Birds. So it's a play on that computer game, Angry Birds.
And the movie. There's a movie.
Oh, there's a movie. I think there might be more than one. But anyway, Angry Birds, so it's a bit of a franchise. I hope they don't come hunting us for stealing their name. But anyway, so it's quite recognizable. And there's always been shows about women in music, but I decided I'd like to choose the ladies that have like a little bit of an attitude issue.
Because it doesn't really fit us or anything.
No, not at all. So we're all musicians and performers in our own right. So each of us is sort of an individual artist, and we've pooled our resources. And it's been quite interesting because Therese is based in Jeffreys Bay. I am based in East London, and Tara's based in Port Elizabeth. So WhatsApp and Zoom and what's that other? StreamYard. Have been our rehearsal platforms, which has been very interesting. And we can speak volumes about the lag and sound of this one and that one and the next one. But it's been a challenge.
It has. But fun nevertheless, and lovely to work on material that we perhaps haven't done before, and to challenge yourself a little bit. I think that's one of the things we're really doing is challenge. Well, I'm feeling challenged.
Therese, I did stalk you.
Oh, did you? Ooh,
and that's why I thought, this girl, she's been around because she's a singer.
In the nicest possible way.
In the nicest possible way. The only male name I saw next to her was Dave. This Dave. Dave.
Yeah,
Is it
around.
Dave Houghton?
Yes. Houghton, yeah.
Houghton. And she's done gigs uncountable, and you've been collaborated or part of, I don't know, Four Winds Music Club?
Yes, over the years I've collaborated with many different things.
They've been there forever.
They have, yeah.
Because I remember them from some years.
When you were a young chick.
Spring chick. Yes, totally. But listen, what else I saw on your profile was classic songs from the 50s. Now, Kerry will tell you immediately, this busy blonde granny gets all excited when she hears music from the 50s. She just loves it. 50s, 60s, my time. So it's so nice. And that's what I saw on your profile.
Yeah.
Yes. So it was actually like there was a connection. And let's go to Tara Jane. And Tara Jane, of course, we were in some shows together, and Annie Get-to-Gun, of course, is the most unforgettable.
Yes.
That was eventful and busy and
challenging. Yeah.
Challenging.
You see, you're right.
Yeah.
You go for these challenging things. Because life isn't hectic enough. You've got to bring it into your music as well.
We've done big shows together because we also did Sound of Music. And I mean, there's nothing, tiny or small about us little girls.
Yeah.
We may be shortish and so, but
I don't think it was.
We did have a challenge with the bar stools about how tall the bar stools could be and could we reach them.
Indeed. I relate. But yes, so is Candy Rap still going?
Yes, we're still going. The best place to get anything personalized.
Yes.
Now, obviously, with lockdown, everything is online. So So we've grown because our online presence is much bigger.
Candywrap.coza.
Yeah.
Get your personalized cell phone covers, key rings,
Oh, no, it's
t-shirts,
already
pillows.
there. It's already there.
I love it.
Walking adverts.
No, I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Oh, you must ask what Therese does for a living when she's not
You
being a
mean
musician.
like Tara's candy wrap that she does? And it's actually got nothing to do with candy.
I know, we get some interesting inquiries.
Quickly tell them what, because I have some of those products. It is the most incredible, most beautiful printed t-shirts, hoodies, whatever you want on.
Yeah, we try and do things that are
or
different,
any
you know.
fabric.
So anything from a printed cell phone cover to a mug to a keyring, but we try to do things that are a little bit different to mainstream.
All you need is candy wrap. It's beautiful. Therese, yours.
So, in the daytime, I teach at a school. I teach grade R's, but I love to make natural products from organic oils, and I study that and get into it.
Organic oil.
Yeah, so I mean, Therese has got like amazing oils that will treat headaches or rheumatisms and muscular pain.
And I've just recently I haven't launched them yet, but I've just recently made a whole range of creams. So I've gone into making real emulsions with your natural rose waters and lovely oils.
Anti-wrinkle stuff.
Yes.
Yes, send it our way, we want to say. I'm a poet and I know it. I make a rhyme every time.
I think that maybe we should have a little table at our gigs.
We should.
Angry Birds.
Yes. Now
Angry Birds.
listen, the thing is with those anti-wrinkle things, that's, of course, therapeutic. We can say all your oils and stuff, but even for like a migraine, you'll do it. And I think that the arts actually come together so well. You know, it's like music is therapeutic. The visual art is therapeutic. You know, performing arts, it's therapeutic. The oils. And there we have our squeaking door. It's actually a gate. You'll hear it every now and then.
Is that therapeutic?
I
Well, no,
don't know.
that's that. You know, when the hypnotist puts you under and then says, when you hear my voice, you're going to wake up. It's that part.
Yeah.
It's almost like that. And let's just get back to our program here. Because,
yes, that.
because there's that. And what is going to be also very therapeutic to all ages are your shows. Because the last one you did, Angry Birds, are you doing it again?
Yes, so Angry Birds we did at 1933. We booked one date and it sold out really quickly.
I know.
So
I had
then
to
we had to
scramble
add
to get in.
and a second date. But the issue with the second date was it was actually before the first date, and we'd scheduled, because we're from 3 different centers, we'd scheduled our rehearsals for the later date. And I couldn't really come through because I was at Grahamstown National Arts Festival. So we had to cram a couple of extra days in cross-country driving, and it was very exciting. Very lovely.
Nothing like a challenge.
Nothing like a challenge. Tara's house was overwrought with guitars and music stands and little hand percussions and bar stools and mic stands.
Yes. Because now we can look forward to that, because I see names like Alanis Morissette, Cher, our absolute heroine, our legend, Tina Turner, Aretha Franklin. I mean, I relate so well. You girls must go and read up on her. But I remember those songs. Taylor Swift, more recent. Stevie Nicks, she was a big name. Bjork, ek meen regtig.
Well,
But of attitude, it's kind of Navy flavour.
Yeah, so we've sort of steered away from the sweeter sounds of, I don't know, Shania Twain, the sort of like the sweeter stuff, and we've gone with, I mean, even Dixie Chicks is quite sweet, but so we've gone with the girls that are a little bit attitude.
Our own.
Yeah, Brenda. I mean, that's trouble with the capital T. That lady had attitude.
Yeah. Can we stay calm? No. And of course, Madonna, always something, to either tweet about or write about. If we had them in those days, I mean, the TikToks and the tweets would have been crazy. I mean, like Lady Gaga. And which one was it who wore meat?
Yeah, that's the one. We're not wearing meat.
There'll be no meat.
But I mean,
so the price of meat is just much cheaper to buy bling.
Now, but people do crazy things. But this is all the stuff that we knew, and you girls even knew some of them. you actually could virtually listen to them live. And some of them we had in the movies, and at least we had TV. We got TV in the 1970s, so we saw them on TV. But it's for every age.
Yeah.
Every age.
I think that's the appeal.
Yes, I think so. I think that's the appeal. Yeah, let's talk. Do you have a date yet for August?
Well, August is Women's Month, so there was quite a demand for the show actually. And so we'll be in Jeffreys and we'll be in St. Francis.
That's right. So
Okay.
on August, the 6th of August, we'll be at the Infood Roastery, right on the beachfront. Jane Davies.
It's a lovely venue.
Yes. She's actually closing in that place. There's a bit of a sea view. So it's quite exciting. And then on the Monday night before Women's Day, we'll be at St. Francis Brewery, which is quite nice. They've got their own brewery there and they've got a lovely stage. And we're looking forward to that as well.
So if you enjoy it in Jeffreys Bay, if you take a slow ride, you can get to St. Francis.
Just in time, yeah.
Just in
And
time.
it's a long weekend and it's
that's
all that
the point.
stuff.
It's a long weekend.
Exactly, just to get the flavor again, because it's one of those things, these songs, you just want to hear them over and over. I mean, since the 1950s, I've been listening to some of them. And of course, Kerry is the one who I met you with the Judy Garland.
Yes, yeah.
Your Judy Garland renditions. And that's, of course, why she touched my heart. And then Eva Cassidy and more and more and more. Of course, in East London, you've got the Guild Theatre.
We've got Guild Theatre. We've also got a couple of smaller theatres. We've got the Alexander Playhouse in Cambridge. We've also got a beautiful theatre at Hudson Park High. They've just opened the Gibson Kente Theatre. Well, they actually opened it just before lockdown and weren't able to do any official opening until this year. And that's lovely. It's about a 250-seater proper rate seating, proper theatre auditorium. But then there's more and more little venues popping up around town. I think COVID has probably taught us to reimagine a lot of spaces.
Totally.
So it's good in that sense that we were sort of tied in with the idea of, okay, we've got to fill a 500-seater venue and it's got to look like this. But now actually maybe need a 60-seater venue and it looks like this, which is the 1933 model. I mean, isn't that beautiful? It's such a gorgeous venue here in PE and it offers such a unique experience. So you're still getting your theatre kicks, but even more so. It's a value add.
But now, have you heard? You, of course, put it on Facebook, Kerry Hiles, and what's no more masks. And I believe that the numbers can also now be dropped, that you're only allowed half the theatre. I think you can fill the theatre now.
Yes, full capacity.
Yes. Now, of course, we can fill the little places and the big places.
Yes,
Sure.
yes.
So it's so nice to be able to do that. I'm so excited that we could walk in here this morning without our masks and, just not feel guilty. But take them off and so on. And Tara, of course, gigs uncountable. I mean, it's center stage. I don't even know if I didn't write them all down here, but you're a singer, performer, entertainer. As you say, COVID made things difficult for all of us. And now we're able to do shows again. And Robert just told me we've got like 4 minutes left.
Oh.
So I want to know now from you, Tara Jane Stern, from looking back quickly where you come from and where you're on your way to.
I come from a stage background, but my heart really lies in corporate entertainment. I like the challenge of it's planned, but it doesn't go according to plan, so you have to change tack. And I think thinking on your feet, and that's why this show is so appealing, because I think every time we do it, it's slightly different. The audience molds the show and the reaction from the audience makes the show. And I think we all have that ability to entertain. Many people can sing, but not many people can entertain.
Totally. And of course you had that with Center Stage. But now you didn't wake up one morning and say, I want to be in corporate entertaining. When you were a little girl, what was your passion?
You wanted to be a fireman, didn't you?
Yes, how did you know? No, I didn't really. No. I started, I'm a trained ballet teacher, and I started with dancing and did my first show at 6 in Annie, and unfortunately then the bug.
Yes.
It was
The rest is history.
Yeah. When I started working from Center Stage, it just made me realize that there's a totally different side. You can use all the disciplines you've been taught in a different way. So that's my thing. I love it.
Yes.
And you know that Center Stage have collaborated. They were using their brand, and they've really opened up and allowed allowed us to kind of reinvent these smaller shows.
Yes, it's wonderful because Centre Stage, like some others, are collaborating. It's so nice because in Mandela Bay, people collaborate.
Oh, for
They
sure. You
really
have to.
do.
No, you have to.
Reinvent.
You have to
And I'm
pool
sure
your
they do that in
resources.
East London. Now, Kerry,
Yeah.
you quickly, where you come from and where you're going to. Of course, she does cheese making and she's got goats and stuff. Oh, she's
You're a
got
woman of many talents.
Yes, well, you
Yeah,
know, we
maybe-
all multitask,
Maybe
ladies.
we'll be able to take a drive to East London now.
Yeah,
These days, I don't know when, still not soon, but who knows? And I can come and taste a bit of goat's cheese there.
And catch the show there too.
Yes,
because that's
yes,
amazing.
yeah. We'll be in East London for 2 dates in September.
Okay, so watch the space.
Yeah, watch the
And now,
space.
where do you come from? Quick.
Where do I come from?
Yeah.
Oh, I've lived all over the country.
About relating to
Oh.
performing the way you
Also
did.
Also stage. Apparently, when I was 3, I went into the kitchen and said to my mom I was going to Hollywood. Well, it hasn't really happened, but it doesn't matter.
Almost.
Yeah,
On your
almost.
way.
Yeah.
Takes
Go back.
long for some.
Yeah.
takes a bit
So
longer.
I've just always been in performing, whether it was poetry or public speaking, and then I joined a band when I was about 14, but I really sucked on guitar. So they said I had to be the bass player. And I mean, I haven't really looked back because when I started playing bass and playing in bands and stuff, there weren't that many female bass players around in the country. Most of the bass players that are around are the lady bass players are really good, and I'm not so much, but it doesn't matter.
What?
No.
All about that bass.
gotta-
We
yeah.
all know that. It's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
about that bass.
But I've worked for many, many years,
Yeah.
and it's lovely. You know,
And you're not going to go stop soon.
Oh no, I don't know what else I'd do. I mean, lockdown, I was a full-time cheesemaker and I realized that's not what I want to be. So I'm very glad the music's opened up again.
I think most of us have realized this is not what we want to do.
Yeah. I love it, but
and
not
Therese, what about
24/7.
you? Now, you've told us a bit about the teaching, but
Yes.
where did the performing begin for you?
I think it's also something I've always done. Small family come around, stand on the bunkie and sing
There we
whatever
go.
song.
There we go.
First performance at the age of 5, singing nursery rhymes at some play somewhere.
Yeah.
And I was always doing stuff like that throughout school.
Yes, and the
So it's
school
part of who I
concerts,
am,
school
yeah.
productions.
Yeah.
And I know lots of people have been dragged to sing in the church choir, you know, by their grandmas, stuff like that. I can't tell you how many people, and especially guys, tell me that their grandma pulled them into the church choir.
Oh, my grandmother gave up. She was like, you can't hit high, so you can't sing. It's like,
I can't sing high either, but they look for the lower voices, the altos. They do. They can't do without them. It's like a techie, you know. You can't do without
it's
a
like
techie.
the bass.
It's like
Yeah.
the
It's like the bass.
It's all about
the bass is like an onion in your meal.
So
if
for
it's-
you,
Absolutely.
the future, quickly, Therese?
I'll just keep on keeping on.
Keep on
I just
keeping on.
like to create and collaborate and work with people and improve my own skills, and that's what I want to do.
That's what Therese
That's what I do.
Smith wants to do. Keep going. Kerry Hiles wants to do. Not
Yes.
cheese making. Keep going in the performing art.
I mean, cheese is nice as a sideline, but not
Yes.
as the main vein.
yeah, yeah. Tara Jane, not going to be printing t-shirts always. No, but maybe along with the performing
Oh,
art.
for sure.
I think if you have a choice,
Yeah, I think
leave the
it's
printing to the hubby.
Oh, exactly.
Listen,
But
my hubby Tiki is now
Edit, edit.
pacing about, so we have to.
TikTok.
TikTok. I must say. Oh, listen,
the angry bird is on your hands.
The little cuckoo clock.
That angry bird. So please, we're looking forward to the Jeffreys Bay and the
East London.
and the
St. Francis.
St. Francis shows, East London shows of Angry Birds. Watch the space. I'll mention it. So thank you so much for coming.
Oh, thanks for
Tara
having
Jane
us.
Stern,
Thank you.
Kerry Hiles, Therese Smith. And now it's really time for us to say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for having
And
us.
from
Thank you.
Marianah Lourens and Art and Entertainment, it is now time to say goodbye. Marianah Lourens en Kuns en Vermaak wat nou groet met Arrivari.